Hey guys, wanted to do a video on my Active Target 360 part 2 to show you how I have my module mounted in my boat. So let's get started here. Okay, so of course my module's right down there, and then of course runs up the trolling motor down through here, then goes in back behind. The transducer cable goes in back behind the graphs. So what I did is I drilled a hole in my front compartment all the way up there in the front. You can see the transducer wires right here. There's a hole all the way up there in the front, and that hole goes through to where I can access the access panel on the front of the boat. And then this wire, I bought some command strip clips that I got stuck here. Hold this wire up out of the way. Bear with me here when I rotate this around, but there's the wire going in where I drilled a hole going into the compartment in front of the driver, and I actually have a grommet right there to keep the wire from rubbing on the fiberglass. We come around to this compartment, you can see same thing, grommet there, wire tied up. And then same thing there. And that wire goes into the console right underneath the console. So if we go over here underneath the console, then the wire comes in right here with all the other wires from the wiring harness. On this boat I use that that clear power wiring harness on all my graphs. It works fantastic. I have no interference at all. So my module, my Active Target module, is mounted here up underneath my console to this plastic plate. Now all of your boat electronic boards and stuff are on the top of this plate, so you have to be very careful that your screws don't go through and hit something there. But it's not too bad. I got it mounted up here out of the way. You know, it doesn't ever get hot in here or anything. So it's my power here. I got that power wired to my auxiliary 2 switch, and then of course the Ethernet and the transducer cable here that runs to the front of the boat. And then ground wire over here. Ground wire is ran straight back to the negative terminal of the battery. So the way, like I said, I have it wired to the auxiliary 2. Here's the auxiliary 2 button. And then this turns the transducer on, the Active Target transducer on. Now if you don't have the latest update to that transducer, it will not turn it off. So if you can't turn it off with this button, update your Active Target transducer and then it will work. You have 4 options there. I have mine with A2. My transducer is actually plugged in to this unit here on my console. But with the ramps and the networking capability that they have, I can see my Active Target from any graph on the boat. Of course, I mainly use it on the one in the front. But that's how I have mine set up. The 360s just ran straight to the graph up there. There's no networking to it at all. I do plan on putting a directional puck up there. Oh yeah, I can mark waypoints on my 360. Anyway, that's how I have mine. Anyway, guys, that's how I have mine mounted. There's a lot of different ways people do it. A lot of them have them in these compartments. I didn't want mine in the compartment. I just felt like this was a better option. I've had no issues whatsoever with it. And it kept me from running a bunch of wires around. Basically, I just have that transducer wire ran to my console, and that's the only wire. Then they go back. It gets real tight trying to run all them up along through there, especially the size of that connection on that transducer wire. It's really, really hard to get through there. But like I said, that's how I have mine mounted. If you guys have any questions on any of that, just feel free to comment below and I'll try to answer them. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the video. I will do another one on the water. I know I promised that about a month ago, but I'm gonna get to it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.